Hello and welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm your host, Morgan. Today we're going to be talking about a couple of young climate activists and environmental activists that are putting every single one of us to shame. The first young activist we're going to be talking about is 11-year-old Leo Berry from Indiana. So the article that talks about him is from Tree Hugger, that is linked down below and all that lovely stuff. But the really cool thing that Leo's doing here is that in his home state of Indiana, there's this bill that's trying to be pushed through that would repeal wetlands protections. Now, Indiana has lost a large portion of their wetlands, and what Leo's trying to do is he's trying to stop that bill from being passed. So this 11-year-old is doing a lot more work than most of us, and I find that absolutely wonderful. And basically when I read this article, it just touched my heart so much that I had to talk about it. I'm going to be linking it down below, and I encourage you guys to go out and read it. And basically, this little interview with him is inspiring because he's trying to get signatures for a petition to stop this bill from passing, and the way that he talks about why he's doing this is awesome. When asked why the wetlands are critical, he basically says because it's our home and they're important. And I think that's great that a kid that's as young as 11 can see this, find out about this bill, and be so moved that he actually wants to try to make this world a better place by fighting for something that he believes in, and actually has started his own organization thing to help promote stuff like this. It's called Helping Ninjas, and I probably should have looked into it a little bit more than I have at the start of this video. I've only really read the article, and Helping Ninjas basically is a nonprofit, and their mission is to educate and provide opportunities for kids to learn to be skilled at helping the world, and I think that's great. I think that this kid is a good example of what we need for the future, especially if we are going to keep our commitment to strive for a more sustainable and a greener future. And basically, if an 11-year-old can care this much and do so much good, there's absolutely no reason why the rest of us can't as well. And this 11-year-old is kicking my ass as far as the amount of good he's doing, and is probably kicking the ass of most of the people watching this video. So I will tuck my tail in shame and go think about the life choices I have made recently, and we'll move on to the next person. The other person we're going to be talking about today is 20-year-old Edgar McGregor, who has spent 589 consecutive days picking up trash around LA County and one of the hiking spots there. And basically his goal is to clean up the area and to make the place beautiful. He does have a Twitter that he's fairly active on, showing what he's doing, and I will link that along with the article from NPR about him as well. And this was actually the first article I read, and I thought what he's doing is so cool. So basically what this kid is doing is he's going out every single day, regardless of weather, regardless of conditions, with just his sneakers, some buckets, and some gloves, and picking up the trash that he finds. And for the most part, he says that as of right now, his daily walks to go find trash, there's a lot less out there already. And one cool thing that he does is he takes all the things that can be recycled, gets them recycled, and donates all of that money back to the park so that there can be like new native trees planted, and so that these areas can be protected. And he does, again, on his Twitter, post about all of these things daily about what he's doing. And honestly, this is another person that's just kicking the ass of everyone by doing something so simple, going out there and just picking up trash that, quite frankly, shouldn't be there to begin with, because if you're going to go out on the hiking trails and not practice leave no trace, you're an asshole. I understand that sometimes you might drop something and not realize that, but if you are intentionally leaving your water bottles, wrappers, cans, whatever out there, you're an asshole. Full stop. That's what you are. Pack out what you pack in, because while it's absolutely fantastic that Edgar McGregor is out here doing this, picking up trash every single day, that shouldn't be necessary. You should be carrying out your own trash. You should be picking up trash that you see out there. But I absolutely am blown away that this young man has gone out there every single day and put everyone to shame by picking up trash. So much so that when NPR reached out to the state park department to comment on the whole thing, they never got back to them. And one of the coolest things from one of his tweets from March 5th says, "I'm done. I did it. After 589 days of picking up trash every single day, I can say that with confidence that Eaton Canyon, one of Los Angeles's most popular hiking trails, is now free of municipal waste." That is absolutely fantastic. And frankly, this kid deserves a freaking medal. And my main point here is that if he can be out there doing this, I'm not saying that everyone needs to go out and pick up trash every day, but if you're out there and you see trash, pick it up even if it's not yours, because keeping our public lands and wild places free from litter and healthy is everyone's job. So I love what this kid is doing. I absolutely am blown away by the 11-year-old fighting for the protection of the wetlands. I'm absolutely blown away by what these two guys are doing, and again, puts me a little bit to shame, because it's not that hard to sit here and talk at a camera for however many minutes and get pissed off at what other people are doing. These kids are going out here and doing something, and doing something important. Again, I know that not everybody can do that, but the least you can do, if you're going to go out hiking, if you're going to go to a park, pick up that piece of trash you found. It's not that hard. So I'll leave it here. I really do encourage you to check out the two articles I've linked down below. I encourage you to check out the Twitter I will be linking as well. And I encourage you to pick up trash next time you're outside. It's the absolute least you could do. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, what have you, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you again for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell if you would like to see more.
And if you'd like to follow me on any of my other social medias, the links are down in the description below. Don't forget to check out thereptilegoth.com for all of my articles and blog posts. If you found any value in this video and you would like to help support the channel, please check out my Patreon page. That link is also in the description down below. And a special thanks goes out to my Diamond Dragon patron, Diane V. What you're doing is really helping me fund a dream here. I will see you guys all in the next one.